I went and bought some more coin rolls of wheat pennies. These are just all the wheat pennies. Plains, Denver's, and maybe a few San Francisco's in there. But you never know what you're going to get in these coin rolls from the antique mall. You know, most of them's going to be 40s and 50s. You get lucky every once in a while. I have found a 1909 VDB in these rolls. So, just never know what you're going to find. I'd rather buy a roll of wheat pennies than I would a $6 worth of lottery tickets. Because after all said and done, I'm still going to have these wheat pennies. Get a scratch off, and you lose. You got nothing. So I'd rather do this and go through them and take a chance, and never know when you're going to find one that's worth a lot of money. Like a 1959 wheatback or a 43 copper. Never know what you're going to find. 46S, that's a good looking penny there. Let's see what this cruddy one is. 40. 46, I think. It's not a 43, that's all I was looking for, but it's 46, I believe. There's another cruddy penny. Let's see if we can see what that is. 1930. I can't tell what that is. 39 maybe. We'll set that aside and see if we can't find out what that is. A lot of 53s, 54s, and on the 53s, 54s, you got to look for errors because they're not going to be worth much. They're pretty common. You can find a 54S over a D or something. Now there's a good looking 1940 Denver. Got a red to it still. So see, right there's a dollar bill. Well, no corroded on the back, but there's a 55 plain. $19.30 plain. $19.29 plain. Looks like Lincoln's wearing a pair of glasses. See, you really got to go through these good. I mean, that could be an error up there on his face, around his eyes. And, it could be a die break or something, make that penny worth more money. We'll go through them later I'm just looking for key dates. 57D, I'm looking for a 21, 22, 23, 31, 33. There's a 30S, it looks like. Wore out. As you can see, Lincoln's on the reverse, this outline. 46, plain, Philadelphia. 41D. 40S. It's not bad looking brown. 45S. 46D. 46 plain. There's a good looking brown. 42. 58D. 37. 41. 45 all cruddy. Another 46. Looks like doubling on the 6. Looks like a 6 over a 0. Can't tell without magnification. 42. 39. 55D. Have to look for doubling on that one. I don't see none. I'm at 2x right now, so you ain't gonna see too much. 46 plain. Another 46D, it looks like. Or a 40. 53D. 39D. Here's a wore out one. Looks like a 1917. Yep. 1917 plane. And there's a 1918. Not too bad. A lot of older pennies in this row. Usually they're just 40s and 50s. 58. There's a 28. He's got 3 little dashes under his chin there. Probably just damage. Be nice if it was 3 Ds or something. Yeah, it's probably just been in a woman's sewing box and got poked by a needle or something. There's 57. 41. 46. No key dates. 46. A 55D. I have to check that for doubling. And last but not least, a 20S. Well, I'll be damned. It don't look too bad for a 20S. Yep. Wore out on the back pretty good. That's a pretty good roll.